ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking back hits. Subscribe.
What? Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends figure review of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Guardians of the Galaxy 5-pack set. If you're trying to order this set, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
I'm very stoked that Hasbro has made this comic version of the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is going to be really cool, and I really like the artwork for this packaging over here. This is really nice, and the cover is held together with Velcro. And you can see right there, you get the 5 characters, and there's the 5 figures right there. Then on the side, you can see Groot, Gamora, Star-Lord, Drax, and Rocket. And then on the back, you can see all 5 of them right over there. And then there's Marvel Legends right up at the top, and not much at the bottom. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Drax out of the packaging, and I really like this figure a lot. This is an awesome piece. Definitely one of my favorite figures from this box set. And it's a kit-bashed figure, half and half with the Hyperion mold, and then we get the Drax movie body mold over there. I really like that we have display options with this guy, so you can interchange the hands, you can take off these metal pieces around his arms and everything, so you can take that off. There are some things I did like about the first comic Drax figure though that this one does not have, and one of them being the accessories. So let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at this Drax figure. This figure comes with 2 sets of knives, and we've seen these knives before. These right here are from the movie Drax figure, and then these 2 right here are from the Marvel Legends Warpath. I actually don't really like either of these as much as I like the knives that came with the first Drax figure. I think these are cooler. They look alien, you know, and they also fit into the sheaths, you know, so I feel like these fit right in between. These ones I don't like so much just because I feel like these are movie Drax knives, so I want them put aside for that. I do prefer having him hold these ones than the movie looking ones, so he does usually hold these ones, but yeah, I think these are cooler. So it's not like I haven't been reading Guardians of the Galaxy. I've been reading Guardians for the past few years, and I just can't remember exactly how he got these metal hands. I think this is Strife's left hand right over here. Then on this right side, you actually get a gripping hand. I wish he had both hands for holding the knives, though. That would have been a bit cooler, I think. But anyway, getting one of these larger ones in here, that's not too difficult. Yeah, move that all the way down there. And the small ones fit in there pretty loose, you know, but he'll hold it. But yeah, I definitely think they should have gone with the hand where he could be holding knives in both hands. But anyway, you can take this off right here, then remove these bands, which I really like this yellow section over here. I actually think these came out alright, not too bad. Then we can attach this green set of hands right over there. And this is actually looking a little bit cooler to me. Getting him to hold these bigger knives right here is a bit tricky just because they're so big, and I could feel that I'm stretching the plastic like crazy whenever I have him hold these. You can see it's happening. Come on. Alright, cool. There we go. So yeah, you can see that thumb is getting bent like crazy on there. But he can hold them, so at least he holds it. Same thing with the right side too. Yeah, this is very tough grip. There he goes. Yeah, so he can hold them. But getting him to hold the movie versions are just a lot easier. And here's our new head sculpt for Drax. Not too different from the original Drax figure, but definitely a new head sculpt in comparison to this one. And when I see this head sculpt, it actually also reminds me of the SDCC Luke Cage figure. I feel like these are almost the same head sculpt. I know they're different. There's lines here on this one that this one doesn't have, and the facial hair and everything like that is different. But these guys seem like they have the same mouths and the same nose, you know? I mean, to me, these 2 head sculpts look very similar, and I don't really like that so much. Like I've mentioned before, I wish some of these comic figures looked a little bit more distinct from each other. But other than that, I think it's a good looking head sculpt. I like how the eyes came out. I like the red paint around there. And it looks like there's a slight color difference between the head and the torso section. You could tell that they used a much harder plastic over here. And then this is the softer plastic right there for the head, but it looks close enough, so I'm not really tripping off of that. And I think the deco right here for his tattoos and everything came out looking really good, so I think that looks nice. I wish he did have a shadowing effect like the first Drax figure. You can see this guy has some black paint mixed in here, and I really like how that came out. So it would have been nice to get that same paint treatment with this one, but unfortunately, no. And then looking right over here, you can see the nice sculpted pants from the movie Drax figure, which came out looking really good. Actually, even better than the movie Drax figure because we get more paint on it. I like how the red looks right over here with the silver. Same thing on this side right there. And this very nice mixed look right here with the plastic. It's like they threw black paint into this gray plastic or something. I don't know, it looks like a fake wash to me. Like the paint is inside the plastic or something. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But regardless, I think it looks really good. I like it a lot. As you may guess, you can store the movie knives right in there. So that works out very nicely. Again, unfortunately, you can't put the Warpath knives in there. They're just way too big. But if you wanted to use the original release Drax knives and put those in there, those actually fit in nicely. So that is cool. I think I'm probably going to have this guy pose with these knives. And he holds them a lot easier too. I mean, come on, why didn't they include these knives right here, man? And then here's looking at the back of the figure. It doesn't look like they particularly skipped on any important paint or anything. Now, I love the articulation on this Drax figure compared to the first one. You can move his head up very far, moves down, side to side movement. You get shoulders move outward, forward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist move side to side, hinge up and down. Great ab crunch right here. You know, it's a Hyperion mold. Then the legs are the same as the Drax figure. Look at that. Wow, he could really move his legs out. Kick forward, not move back so much. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ankles down, up and ankle pivot, and the figure still has the peg holes under the feet. So Drax is standing at 7 inches tall. Then here's both comic Drax figures side by side. And yeah, you can see a huge improvement with this guy over here. Again, I like the shadowing effect and I liked the blades on this one, but this is just a much better Drax figure overall. It's so much cooler. And this didn't even come out that long ago. I think this is from Wave 1 of Return of Marvel Legends. And then here's new comic Drax compared to our movie Drax figure. You can see how they share the same waist part and legs, and they have the same hands too. Then here's Drax next to Luke Cage. You can see how they share the same Hyperion body parts. Then here he is next to the Marvel Legends Star-Lord from the 5-pack, the only other figure from the set I've reviewed so far. And then here's Drax next to the Thanos Build-A-Figure, and I think these fit into scale pretty well. I think the height difference between these two is pretty accurate. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Dude, nice tats. I don't know, man. I think my complaints about this figure are actually quite minimal compared to how much I really like it. I just think it's a very fun figure to pose, and I just think it looks really cool. I'm very, very happy they made this Drax figure. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my review. If you did, please hit the like button. Click any of these boxes if you want any more Shart in your face. Also, check out my Patreon account, link below, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and go to marvelousnews.com for the latest Marvel-related news. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!